Welcome to Ones to Watch, episode 9. I'm Reece Crowth from Racepal. This is sponsored by sportsbet.com.au, and today it is the mega episode. We're covering the Moyer Friday night, Golden Rose at Rosehill, and of course the Underwood Stakes at Caulfield. Let's get into it. Before we get into the 3 days of quality action, let's talk about our verdict yesterday. Brad Stewart, take a bow, roll the clip. We tipped it at $8, it SP'd $4, advance warning, got the job done, and I hope all of you had a bit of a fill up, courtesy of advance warning and Brad Stewart, and of course, Tony Gollan. Great stuff. All right, let's get straight to Moyer Stakes night, and let's tackle race 6, the JRA Cup. We like a horse called Kafia. The first up run was a bit special where she hit the line really well, but let's look at the form from the South Australian Derby in the autumn when she absolutely bolted in and raided through the roof there. Third up, JRA Cup tomorrow night. Yeah, we like Kafia. She's going to be really tough to beat. Kafia, race 6, number 4 in the JRA Cup, Moonee Valley. Race 7, the Moyer Stakes. Group 1 racing, Moonee Valley, under the lights. Does it get any better? Yeah, it does. I'm going to tell you who wins. The Nature Boy Nature Strip is back where he belongs. A 1,000-metre race around a tight track. Guys, we've rated Nature Strip $2.50 in the Moyer Stakes on Friday night. Rosehill race 3, number 1. Our verdict is Cosmic Force. Obviously, Cosmic Force had a very good preparation as a 2-year-old, and we do expect him to take some improvement into an early 3-year-old campaign here. Look, there's a lot of pace on Saturday in this race. Bellevue Hill, Zedwood and the Odyssey go forward on Saturday. Expect Cosmic Force just to sit in off the hot tempo, smoke his pipe, come round into that straight and launch an assault on them and be running over the top of them late. Cosmic Force is rated $3. There's currently $4 in the market as we look right now. He's a verdict. Race 3, number 1, Rosehill. Race 6, number 10. It's our third verdict of the video. It's a horse called De Beer. All right, guys, we all know De Beer last start, lumping the big weight over the mile and a half. We did a lot of work in transit. We're all in a coma when Gayatri ran past us, but guess what? It'll be different tomorrow. We get a nice soft draw. We're carrying 53 kilos. The other horse in the market is Stampede, which will lead. We'll get Stampede's back. And guess what? Stampede giving us 6 kilos over the mile and a half. Oh yes, thank you very much. De Beer, an absolute verdict. Race 6, number 10, Rosehill. All right, over to the big one, the Golden Roses. The first horse I want to talk to you about is Castle Vecchio. Over the 1,400 metres here, does rate really well, guys. But look, this prep, we've said it before, we'll say it again. Castle Vecchio's to the mile, it's to the 2,000 metres. If I could say anything to the connections, if you're watching this, or the stable, get it to the Cox Plate. The weight concessions Castle Vecchio will get at the Cox Plate are enormous. The horse has got the ability to be having an impact on the Cox Plate. Look, I get it. Race it in the Golden Rose, get yourself to the Cox Plate. As a 3-year-old, his potential is enormous. Now, what you really want to hear is who's going to win the Golden Rose. We're with Bivouac. Bivouac absolutely has the fitness edge over his rivals in this race, and the distance now of the 1,400 metres is absolutely perfect for this part of his prep. Look, Bivouac, he's the verdict. He's winning the Golden Rose. Make sure you go grab a ticket on Bivouac, rated $2.40. All right, let's go across to Sunday. Let's tackle Caulfield for Underwood Stakes Day. Oceanics back with her own sex here. Both runs for Oceanics this preparation have been pass marks. She's now back with her own sex. She's over the mile, and we do think that she's got the scope to keep progressing here. She's back on her home track. We think she's ready to fire on Sunday. Race 1, number 1, Caulfield, Oceanics. She's a verdict. Caulfield, race 5, number 5, it's Alligator Blood. Look, guys, Alligator Blood is not a verdict for Sunday at Caulfield. We do think that Alligator Blood's going to need this run in the Guineas Prelude. Let's just make a note that David Van Dyke doesn't often bring his runners to Caulfield. And one thing to note, Alligator Blood did not handle the Caulfield track at all when he went round midweek there. Opening up $8 in the Guineas Prelude on Sunday seems a little bit short. But for us, you know, Alligator Blood, next start over the mile in Melbourne, that's where you want to be following him. All right, into the Underwood Stakes, race 7. We've got 3 runners for you to watch. All right, our verdict in the race is Hartnell. Obviously, Homesman is the top pick. However, there's no value left in his price right now. And Hartnell, if you are shopping around for the value, the $4.60 on offer looks a really lovely price. Look, Hartnell's come back a little bit more dour this preparation, and the 1,800 metres at this point for him looks absolutely spot on. The other 2 that we want to comment on are Canedna and Humidor. Canedna, probably not this run, but next run she'll probably go to the Caulfield Cup. 26s is short enough for her now, but if you're looking for something a bit wider there in the Underwood Stakes, Canedna can absolutely be launching an assault late. Humidor needs to start showing something as well for us to consider backing him throughout the preparation. However, if you're having a bet in the Underwood Stakes, you're having a bet on Hartnell. He's our verdict. All right, guys, and that's it for episode 9, our mega episode for the Moyer, the Golden Rose, as well as the Underwood Stakes. I'm Reece Crowther from Racepal. This is sponsored by sportsbet.com.au. I'll be back next week.